Hey everybody, it's Peace, and today we're talking curls. So for the past couple of weeks, I've been rocking curls. They've been really easy and very low maintenance, and specifically, I'm using perm rods. So as many of you know, I'm pregnant, and to be real, I don't feel like doing my hair. Y'all see this? I have too much. I don't feel like doing it. And so therefore, with the curls, I've found that I've gotten about a week out of them. They get frizzy and they get really cute. And I can pin them up with no problems once I think they're too much. But either way, I don't have to touch my hair at nighttime. I don't have to twist anything or reset anything. It works perfectly for someone who is tired all the time. So I just want to show you guys how I got my best curls. And so if you're ready, let's get started. So we're first going to start with teal perm rods. I'm using teal because my hair is long and I want big curls, but you should use any size that you desire according to your hair length and what size curls you want. You'll need some hair clips or a hair tie to keep hair out of your way, a brush for detangling, and I'm using my tangle teaser. You'll need a rat tail comb for parting and getting out little knots. And you'll need some flaxseed gel. You can use any gel that you want, but I'm using flaxseed gel because it keeps my hair very moisturized. I added a little bit of mousse just to give it a little extra hold. I have my general moisturizer so I can detangle my hair. And then I'm using a little bit of oil to give the curls some shine and for separating. All right, so here we go, you guys. Let's take out this gigantic ponytail. I know y'all see this, it's too much. So, to start off, we're gonna part our hair in 4 sections, twisting each section. This is how I prep my hair to moisturize and detangle. In the last section, I'm gonna take my moisturizer and spread it throughout my hair. Usually I put it on my ends first and then add some more to the root. Then I'm going to take my tangle teaser, or whatever brush you're using, and I'm going to brush from the tips to the root of my hair, making sure I get out all those little knots. Once I'm finished, I'll twist it back up. And we'll repeat that for the other 3 sections. As you see, everything's done. It looks shiny and moisturized. And now that it's finished, I'm gonna start with those back 2 sections, and I'm gonna go ahead and twist those, and we'll work from back to front. And then I'll come back so you can see what the front looks like, and I'll show you how to twist the front and back of your hair. It's all done in the same way. All right, so this is the front of my hair. As you can see, we've got most of it done. I'm gonna section or part my hair really in a small section, maybe of 1 inch or so. I'm fond of finger parting. You can use the big comb when you have bigger sections to part, but for the front, I'm just finger combing it. I'm gonna take my brush and detangle it just a little bit more, not too much. And now I'm gonna add my flaxseed gel. Now with the flaxseed gel, you don't wanna add too much. You're not trying to get the hair soaking. You're just trying to dampen it a little bit. I start with the root of my hair and then work my way down. And I personally like a little bit more on the tips because it smooths them over the rod much easier. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of mousse just to give it a little more hold. And I mean a little bit. Brush through it one more time to spread the product through the hair. And now we're gonna roll. We're gonna take the tips of the hair and roll it around the rod by itself, getting it smooth on the edge. Roll it once, and then corkscrew it, which is basically like twirling the hair on the rod. Snap your rod closed, and move on. I'll show you one more time. I'm gonna section my hair again. I'm pretty anal about how my parts come out. Gonna brush through it one more time just to get everything smooth together. Start with that flaxseed gel from the base to the tips of your hair. And don't worry about getting big blobs. They dry up a little bit. I'm going to brush the product through again. I'm going to take it from the bottom, wrap the end on there, and twirl it on the rod. Snap the rod shut, and that's how you do your entire head. Now with the front, you do the same things, but you have to be mindful of which direction you want your curls to go in. Mine are all coming forward and down to the right. And I use the rat tail comb when my hair is a little bit longer to get some of those little tiny knots out and to bring hairs that are a little shorter together. And I'm twirling it around the rod. Now, it might be a little bit tricky getting all the perm rods situated when you've got a lot of hair. You'll make space, don't worry about it. Once you got them the way that you want them, I always double check, make sure the edges are set the way I want them. Get your bonnet or your scarf, cover it up, and get ready for the worst night of sleep ever. After sleeping horribly for one night, we are ready to take everything out. So I'm going to remove my scarf and simply begin taking them down. We'll start in the back, just like how we did rolling them. And we're going to unroll them in the same direction with that twirling corkscrew motion to get nice spiral ringlets. Untwirling them in the same direction you rolled them helps to keep the curl pattern. Here's a close-up of what it looks like as I unroll it, following in the same direction that I rolled the curl. And you see it gives you a nice smooth edge on the tips of the hair. And if it's a little fuzzy at the base, don't worry about that. No one's gonna see that. The curls are gonna fluff up and separate nice enough that it hides all that fuzzy stuff. All right, now that I've gotten everything down, you see how pretty the curls came out. They're nice, they're shiny, bouncy, and smooth. I'm gonna take a little bit of my oil in my hand and I'm going to kind of pat it through my hair, making sure that I touch on my ends, really, because that's usually the place that's the most dry when styling your hair. So you'll see me kind of take it and scrunch it. When you're ready to separate it, try to find where your hair naturally separates. Then when you take out your curls, you'll have less frizz. And be sure to twirl the curl around your finger in the same direction that we rolled it and unrolled it. I have issues with this because I can never really feel which direction I did it. But once I get it, I know I've got it. You'll probably struggle like this with a couple of curls, as I did. But as you can see, the frizz is greatly reduced. So start from the back and work your way around and towards the front. It takes a little while to separate all the curls, but the volume that you get from them is absolutely amazing. As you guys can see, these curls look pretty perfect, and I love it. You guys see that? I love the way these curls come out. They come out perfect every single time. Be sure to go back through and touch your hair because sometimes I miss sections and I got big old chunks of curls back there that I can stand to separate. This is a completely heatless style. No blow drying, no sitting under a dryer, no heat whatsoever. And it stays for about a week. They get fuzzy and fluffy, and all I do is pin them up. This is definitely a go-to style for 2015, you guys. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you later.